So just lies there.
Yeah, she just lies there. She ensures her body shows up in high definition with all the
Entire identity is a carefully constructed suit of armor designed specifically to deflect boys like Randy Julep.
So an older man cannot get past those defenses by acting strong or authoritative.
No, he gets past the defenses by using the exact opposite. He uses radical, almost pathetic vulnerability.
Let's look at the sensory details McCurdy uses to introduce Mr. Corgi, because he is decidedly not a Hollywood heartthrob.
Oh, far from it.
The text highlights his thinning hair, his enlarged nose pores, the broken blood vessels blooming at the sides of his nostrils, and, like, a growing gut.
He is thoroughly unimpressive physically.
But the inciting incident, the actual moment the hook sets into Waldo, happens in the middle of a classroom.
He's pacing around.
Yeah, Corgi is pacing the floor in his loafers, and he just openly admits to his students that he's a failure.
He just lays it all out.
He tells them he desperately wanted to be a novelist, but he was simply too scared of the financial insecurity. He let fear win.
Though he settled.
Right. He settled for teaching high school seniors in Anchorage, Alaska.
Contrast that confession with Waldo's reality. I mean, think about it. Everyone in Waldo's life
on the podcast to illustrate the reality of that trap.
At the hotel.
Right. Her mother is actively dying. Jennette is 18 years old, her world is collapsing, and she ends up renting a room at the Sheraton Universal for this older, drunk man.
It's so sad.
She engages in sex with him because she is desperately trying to find some misguided sense of safety, some tether of commitment amidst the terrifying chaos of losing her mother.
And what happens right after?
The second the sex is over, the illusion shatters. He's immediately back on his phone, totally distracted, and she is left feeling completely abandoned, empty, and worthless.
You know, despite the obvious pain in that story, the optics of these situations make people deeply uncomfortable. They really challenge our desire for simple morality tales.
Oh, I can hear people yelling at us right now.
Oh, for sure.
They look at Waldo's story or the younger McCurdy story at the Sheraton Universal and they say, wait a minute, if the 17 or 18-year-old's the one making the moves,
right.
If she's the one using her own money to book the hotel rooms, if she is literally throwing herself at the guy and instigating the physical contact, where is the exploitation?
It is a very common reaction because on the surface, it looks like a fully autonomous choice. But we really have to break down the underlying psychology here.
So what's the reality?
The reality is that the adult in this scenario has the fully formed frontal lobe. The adult has the decades of life experience, the broader context, and the fully developed cognitive ability to assess risk and power dynamics. Therefore, the adult is 100% responsible for maintaining the boundary.
So the teenager is basically acting out of a trauma response, but the adult is making a conscious choice.
Precisely. What happens in these dynamics is the older man observes the teenager's trauma-induced facade of maturity.
He sees her mimicking adult behavior.
Right, because she had to do it to survive her childhood. But instead of recognizing that as a glaring red flag of deep emotional damage, he uses it as a highly convenient excuse to bypass his own moral guilt.
So he just takes what he wants.
He takes what he wants under the guise that she, quote-unquote, knew